Hello Leo, how are you? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for December of 2020. Hope that you're all very well. Thank you for your support. This is a love reading which I will be expanding. I will be extending it through my website, so you can get the link below the video, where I'm also offering a 20% discount off all my services and the extended readings. This offer goes from the 1st of December until the 23rd. If you're interested, send me an email. Let me know which reading you're interested in and I can send you the link. Okay, so Leo, we're in between eclipses, right? Smack bang in between. So we're in the eye of the storm right now. There is much that is going to be changed, much that will be seen as well. So I want to thank you all for your support for the whole year and from the start. Those of you that have been following me from the start years ago. And I'd like to wish you in advance happy holidays, healing, and let's have some fun, eh? 2021 is just around the corner. So just calling on Archangel Michael, Archangel Lophiel, my spirit guides to help me understand, help us understand what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you're a divine feminine, Mars if you're a divine masculine, and for those of you that are familiar with your North Node in your personal birth chart, have a look at that because that's where you are fated towards moving. So let's see for Leo, please, Spirit, what's going on in love. We have the Chariot, so you are connecting with a Cancer, could be. In the now, you're overcoming obstacles. This is a victory card, dear Leo. Some of you are changing homes. Okay, some of you singles are leaving home, maybe because of a relationship. Maybe you're moving in with someone, your beloved. And yeah, let's see what's at the foundation. We've got the 10 of Wands. So you've planted the seeds already. You've planted the seeds. It's been hard work. The door is open here. The seeds are now starting to germinate. Recent past, 5 of Cups, which means there's been a disappointment. Maybe there was no rain. And what I mean by that is there was no nurturing of these seeds in the distant past because it was a heavy burden. Remember, it turns into the Ace. So this is what you're creating. You've started in the distant past to create something where there was heavy burden. But with the 10 of Wands, we know that at some point it changes and it restarts to the Ace. So I feel that there's been a lot going on for you. As you can see, there's a whirlwind here. And think of the stage of the Wands, right? Obviously, something starts through desire, then it asks for work to be done. 10 of Wands comes after that 9 of Wands. So maybe there were trust issues, maybe there was just too much on your plate. Looking after others, we know that Leo is very generous. But there was some form of an ending here. We've got the 5 of Cups here, which 5 of Cups we know is where mourning the past, but we don't see that those cups are still standing. On your mind and crowning you is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords does speak of, it's a messenger. Page of Swords can be the student also. Some of you could be thinking of sending out a message if there's been no communication. Maybe this was a learning experience. Okay, Page of Swords can also be a child. It's also the Spy. Maybe you are looking at some information. Maybe you've been spying on social media. If there's been no communication, what I see here is that usually the 10 of Wands, it's carrying that heavy burden. Here looks like the door is actually wide open because you've planted the seeds. So the potential is there. As I said, have you nurtured? have you nurtured? Because someone obviously needed more nurturing here, I would say, with the Chariot. Cancer is the home, it's the family, it's the past. What's the outcome? Wow, Five of Swords. Someone's ready to fight for this connection. Five of Swords is also self-sabotage. But remember that Five of Swords always speaks about change coming through. Let's take another card straight away. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you are in a connection where there are children. There's fresh energies here with the Page of Pentacles. This is another student. Now, remember that the Page of Swords does speak of truth. Has there been enough truth or not? We've got Eight of Wands here. So messages are coming out of nowhere. These are Cupid's love arrows. Now, could this be someone changing residence, as they could be dealing with a heavy past? Remember, 3 cups were once a celebration. There's 2 cups here now. So, and this could speak about gossip, because we've got a spy here. So something about information where someone is conflicted about how many people are here. So there's competitive energies here with that Five of Swords. We've got 2 5s, everyone. 2 5s do mean change. 2 5s equal a 10. Now, Eight of Wands can speak of messages through social media, messages coming out of the blue unexpectedly, love, a lot of love coming through. But this can also speak of wanting to travel. If you are at a distance to your other half, to the person that you're wanting to connect with, this could be the door opening to flight travel. But you're starting off small with the Page of Pentacles. Let's take a lot more cards and see what's going on. Let's look at the Lenormand. As I said, I will be continuing this reading as I take a lot more cards in the extended. So Leo and love, please, Spirit. Leo. We have, yep, we've got the bridges. Number 11, karma, portal opening. As long as there's a choice made, someone's wanting to cross over a bridge, make a choice, okay? And crossing over a bridge can be literal. Wow, we've got that blockage, difficult decision to make, as you're not able to cross over the bridge, you're not able to fly, you're not able to drive to your beloved to connect because there's a mountain ahead of you. Has there been integrity? Has there been truth? Because there's conflict here. We've got a major karmic situation here. 21 means the world, which can mean, are you standing in integrity? Are you going to close this cycle? Because there's a, you know, 5 of Cups is many times, remember, it's got that bridge in the background. So it's got a lot to do with a lockdown, a blockage, integrity, needing to close a cycle, and maybe even having learned the lessons and becoming the elder, the wiser, because this is an uphill battle. It takes strength to make this, to take this decision, to walk through that portal that is opening up for you. Something is being asked of you. And we've got the Death card. The Death card is Scorpio, which means, to me, Scorpio, this could be in relation to money. It is a money house, but it also speaks of doing the work and then coming into abundance. Why? Because this is Pluto, and Pluto does speak of abundance. It speaks of riches. It also speaks of transformation. Scorpio is also a very intimate house, so intimacy is very important here, emotional and physical. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We've got the Divine Masculine, everyone. And the Divine Masculine is that boy next door. We've got an A on the card here, so I don't know what that means for you. This is someone very romantic. This would be someone, either an earth sign or a water sign, I would say, more than likely. Strong water, strong earth. Someone who's very romantic. He's holding a flower. Let's take the Druid Craft. I'm taking a couple of cards here. So for Leo in December, please, Spirit. Wow. Okay, we've got two cards, Three of Cups and the Five of Swords again, which says to me that there is an outsider here. There is someone else in the picture. Three of Cups can mean reconciliation. It can mean reconciliation, but it can also speak of someone is at war with a past connection that was once a celebration. Or someone is conflicted about reconciling here. Five of Swords, we've got that twice. And what I see in these two cards is someone is wanting to not take part in this conflict. They're wanting more to celebrate. So it's like not wanting to go through the fire, wanting to go around it, wanting to be smart about it. But for some of you, you're going to have to face this conflict here, which can be also legalities. So let's see what's going on, dear Leo. Now, Three of Cups many times speaks of siblings. It could speak of gossip. It could speak of too many people in the picture. And could also mean family, like going against the family so that you could have your heart's content. With the Chariot, this is like moving away from family. So for some of you, family was the third interruption in this connection. So Leo, please, Spirit. Leo in the month of December 2020. What's going on in love for Leo? We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So there's optimism and there's playfulness here. But at the first card is let your friends help you, which says to me that it's been quite a burden. Let's see what's at the bottom. Healing family issues. Healing family issues. So that says a lot. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So usually I do see this card as a very karmic card. Very karmic card, because many times if the karma is not resolved from the parents, it's passed on to the children. So that could be something that we're looking at here. Let's see. Let's see what we have in the wisdom of the oracle. What's the advice for Leo, please, Spirit? Thank you. We have building blocks. So building blocks speaks of, and it's a number 28, which equals a 10. Building blocks speaks of having put that firm foundation. You've built a firm foundation. The building has started from the deep past. Remember the seeds that I was speaking about. And this is a solid foundation. So this is something that doesn't easily shift. Remember, like the tower, which is a major shift. This is very solid. It's built with bricks. So it's very long lasting. It could be something long term that you've been dealing with. Let's look at the astrology and see what's going on there. So how is Leo affected by the astrology in the month of December? Because I could see a major transformation going on. So the divine masculine, if you're a divine masculine, obviously that's your energy. We've got two cards in the Lenormand there. We've got The divine masculine, as I said, someone who's very dependable, someone who knows what they want. He's got his feet planted on the ground. He knows what he wants. But sometimes this energy is quite slow. You know, earth and water, quite slow moving. They need to be certain before they move forward. If this is an offer of a divine masculine coming through. We have Grand Cross and Provoker. And we have Saturn, Return, and Age. Wow, talk about karma, dear Leo. Talk about karma. Now, a Grand Cross in astrology is it's like a very pressurized energy. And through the pressure, remember that we have that diamond in the rough. Through the pressure, something is born that is very valuable. Saturn, Return, and Age. When we have our Saturn return, it's like a growth spurt. But remember, doing the work, climbing that mountain will bring in the riches. Remember what I said, Scorpio is, it's the house of money or abundance coming through from other sources. And Scorpio is also like transforming a very deep connection. Now we've got an 11 here and we've got a 5 here. So that's 16, and 16 is the Tower. So it's a major shift. It's an awakening. For some of you, this is an awakening, a difficult awakening. But remember that Saturn does give the rewards once the work and the integrity is there. The work has been done and you've been standing strong in your integrity. Saturn return can also speak of having someone in your life that is very Saturnian, very karmic, someone who pushes you to your limit, dear Leo. And that's where, for some of you, and it's not at all the energy of this divine masculine. So this could be a connection that you are leaving behind. What's beneath the 8 of Wands? The Tower. The Tower. There it is, the Scorpio energies. The Tower is a major shift, a major change. Beneath that is the Devil. Here we are. And the Devil is Capricorn. I should say Saturn, not Capricorn. Some of you may have been dealing with someone who was very narcissistic. You may be leaving behind. Remember that Capricorn, we've got Capricorn and Cancer. So I do feel that in the last 3 years, dear Leo, you've been dealing with a narcissistic connection where you've been provoked. You've been provoked to the point where you need to make your decision. It's a very karmic situation and you've grown. You've grown. And you need to take the throne. It's time for you to take the lead. It's time for you to take on the competition. And you know you can win. You know you can win. You've got those leadership skills, right? We've got a toxic connection which needs to leave your life. Okay? And some of you may need to fly away to a distant place. Remember, 8 of Wands are messages through social media. What's beneath the Devil? And we've got the Hanging Man. So no movement. And especially the year 2020, which we've had so much happening in Capricorn. Pluto is there, Saturn is there, Jupiter is there. Now the energies are changing, everyone. At the end of 2020, they are changing. So it looks as though you're at the end of the transformation. Where love is concerned, it says you've asked for help from your friends. Maybe you are leaning on friends for support. It does say where love is concerned, stay optimistic about your love life. As you can see here, there is an offer on, this woman is offering a wreath to Venus. So there's a gift of love coming through. Positive thinking will bring that to you. Do not sabotage your life by thinking negatively. So let's take more cards and see what's going on for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Let's put this card down, the 8 of Wands. Let's look at that 8 of Wands first of all. We have the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is being, you know, fighting against the odds, insisting on what you desire, what you want to create. Okay, another card, we've got the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of fiery energy here. Nine of Wands can also speak of, we've got the 7, 8 and the 9, which means at some point, even though it was against the odds, someone was pushing for communication. All of a sudden, I would say that communication probably stopped. You've got the 7, 8, 9 and the 10 here. And I do feel it's got a lot to do with truth, with communication. Let's look at that Page of Swords, which is in your crowning area. So that's the area of thought, the perception. We have the Emperor. And the Emperor, we know, the Emperor is a leader. This could be a father. This could be someone who has a child. This could also be, you could be dealing with an entrepreneur or someone that's got a lot that they're dealing with. This is a boss. This is someone who is high on the ranking of, you know, holding a business together, or the emperor of a family, someone who's supporting many. The Emperor can also be, the Emperor is Aries, Taurus, I see it as. And you could have an Emperor that's looking into what you're up to. Because the Emperor doesn't usually show emotion, right? Let's take that 10 of Wands at the foundation. We've got the 2 of Wands. So a lot of sacrifice here. 12 Wands. Okay. A door closes for a door to open. 2 of Wands means a decision. We've got the bridges here. Bridge over water, bridge, crossing over a bridge, leaving something in the past, leaving a disappointment in the past. 2 of Wands says that the world is your oyster. Remember that usually in the 2 of Wands, we've got the 2 Wands standing, where he's holding the Ace of Wands, his design, he's turned his back on that 2nd wand. So passion of the past. Here we've got the birds bringing that new wand, that Ace of Wands here. So this is a passionate message which opens up doors. And of course, this has to do with a decision, of course. So we've also got, because the, of course, the 10 of Wands turns into the Ace. That's like 3 wands here, waiting on those ships to come through. Remember, someone is wanting to go on, they're waiting on their ships. 2 of Wands is someone that's ready to embark on a journey. 3 of Wands is someone waiting. So I don't know which side of the fence you're on, but one person is getting ready and the other person is waiting. So let's have a look at what's going on with this 5 of Cups. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarian energy. Knight of Wands is holding that Ace of Wands. Could a disappointment have been that someone was not ready to commit? If we've got the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. The Emperor, of course, is the boss, but, you know, the Knight of Wands is someone that's very free-loving. They love their freedom. Now, of course, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, again, could be at a physical distance. Could the disappointment be that someone was not ready to commit in the recent past? Or finding out that you're dealing with a player for some of you. Someone that was driven by their desires, and I don't feel that's you, that's another person. So we do have an Emperor and we've got the Knight of Wands, so this could also be you making a choice between 2, dear Leo. Let's look at that Chariot. Yeah. 10 of Swords. Ending. An ending and moving away. Using that Ace of Swords to sever ties with your past. Leaving a home. Leaving a home, no doubt here. Let's take one more card on that 10 of Swords. And we have, and it looks like this person here is saying, who, me? I didn't do this. No, I did not stab you in the back. Someone is not owning up to the deception here. or to the truth. And we've got another 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is maybe even financial hardship, but 5 of Pentacles means also that you're not on the same page. That's why Leo is moving. Leo is leaving a home and moving on to victory, towards victory. Leo is starting off slowly. We've got 6 Pentacles. We've got 6 Swords. Leo is moving towards their balance. They're looking for balance in their life. They're looking for balance and harmony. Let's take one card on that, Emperor. And we have the Knight of Swords. Wow. That is the same sword that is here, everyone. So for those of you that have been dealing with a Saturnian narcissistic connection, you're going to be pushed to the edge, I feel here. And that's how you're going to close the door. Because this is difficult. This is difficult. We've got the Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Now, for others of you, because we had the 8 of Wands here, this could also mean, because this means messages coming through fast. The communication between you and this Emperor, if this is the same person, the communication between the two of you is getting quite hot, if you get what I mean. I mean, it's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth, but it's not easy. It's not easy. So let's have a look. Let's take one more card on that Page of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. I did say 6 Pentacles there. So this is coming into balance, into harmony. Someone is getting single, Leo. I do feel that you are single before you come into something long term. You're at the point of building blocks. So you're building on something. You've been building on this. This has been happening from the deep past. There is a point of reconciliation if you've been dealing with someone from the past. For some of you, this is the card of reconciliation, but this, remember that 5 of Swords many times is a love triangle. So you're going to have to clear the slate before you can reconciliate, before you can celebrate, come back together. We do have 6 of Pentacles, which means equal giving and receiving, but it speaks of legalities too. It can speak of generosity or the opposite. Leo is not generous anymore because I would say more than likely, I mean, you've been looking at your time, your effort, the work that you've done on this connection, and I feel that there is a crippling energy here for Leo, where, Leo, you've got to stand strong, and I feel that this is heavy karma that's been passed on to you from your family, from your parents. 9 of Pentacles here, singlehood. Now, this is the Virgo card. Some of you could be on the cusp with Virgo. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. Feeling trapped. But remember that this is a perception. And we've got a very romantic offer that's coming through here. Now, could be an earth sign. We've got 6 of Pentacles. Could have Libra, North Node, for instance. Could be Libra in Venus. Venus in Libra, what am I saying? You do end up with a 6, which means balance and harmony. And you're starting off slowly. Remember that the page holds that Ace of Pentacles, which means the page is a student. So it's planning, it's strategizing, learning, strategizing and planning for the future. Let's take a couple of Sibilas here, dear Leo, and see what's going on before I extend this reading. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at I want to see what's going on in the now. We have the Dottore which means the doctor, and this is a 13, it's Scorpio, so healing. We've got the death card here as well. We have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here in the card of Dispiacere, which shows the divine feminine crying, so a bittersweet time for you, dear Leo, where to heal, you need to close the door on whatever's been deceptive. You need to actually bury the past. And of course, we know that the Ace of Swords is a victory card as well, so that's going to take you to victory. I mean, severing ties, moving away, taking your chariot and running with it. And we've got the Three of Cups here, and this is showing up in the future. So the reconciliation, if you have been in a love triangle, this is coming up in the future, and maybe you're waiting on the lockdown to end, as we could see this person looking through the binoculars for that ship to come through. And what it also says is, wherever you are, wherever you're moving away from, there's been no respect, no trust. So it's not a healthy situation where you're at now. Not healthy. I want to take three Sibilas at the crowning position. We have Messaggero, so that's a beautiful karmic message coming from afar. Ace of Cups, pleasant conversations around a table. A message is coming through. Let's get together, let's talk. And we've got the Fortuna card. Wheel of Fortune is here, even though it's Five of Wands, which means conflict. Five of Wands is also difficult, but it's building on something, right? Fortuna is the Wheel of Fortune. It's Jupiter. It's expansion and growth. So that's going to be difficult news. You're probably going to worry that it's going to be harsh news, but I feel that it's more positive than anything else. If we could say that, yes, these are difficult moment here, because Jupiter can also speak of legality. Some of you maybe were fearing going into divorce or separation, fearing the red tape. So that's what I feel that is going on there for you. I'm going to take a card here to see what comes after this Three of Cups. So please, Spirit, what's going on here with the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords? Thank you. And we have Three of Pentacles, another three. The Three of Pentacles does speak of expansion and growth. Okay, Three of Pentacles could mean that you and the person that you're wanting to come closer together, this is collaboration, this is working together. It's a team effort. Three of Pentacles also speaks of, yes, we know a three-way situation. But I feel that whatever you've been working on, the effort you've been putting in will bring the expansion, and it's going to bring the congratulations from people that know you, dear Leo. I truly feel that. You're going to get a pat on the back for work well done, where manifesting a very important connection is concerned. All right, so let me just see what's at the bottom here. We've got earth element and stability. Thank you, Spirit. We've got earth element, stability, and another 11. So it's a difficult 11. So opening a difficult portal has opened, which is going to push you to do the work for something long-term, something that will give you the rewards. Earth element, remember, Leo, earth is something very dependable. We've got probably an earth sign here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are stabilizing your situation, and that is the good news that's coming through here. So, Leo, I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Do join me on the extended if this was your story, as I'm taking my handwritten love cards there, more cards obviously, and also a message from Spirit. And I will be reading from the building blocks card here. I told you generally what it means, but yeah, you could get more details through that. So I might take a couple more Lenormand there, Romance Angels as well. So thank you so much for all that you do. Love and light to all of you. Happy holidays, and remember my discount on all services, even the extended readings. So look after yourselves. Talk to you soon.